Loading.
Oh no! I'm out of ammo, and the Nationalist White Claw Army is trying to kill me! If only there was someone with a gun and ammo to save me!
Bonjour.
Who are you, kind stranger?
I'm your guardian angel, son.
Wowee!
Remember, always bring more ammo than you think you'll need. Hey kid, you forgot this.
Gee, thanks again, mister. Gentlemen, I know you're sitting on the toilet, consuming your coffee, drinking your beer. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Your comments are a sacrifice to the algorithm god, a god of which who enjoys RPKs and watching Brandon's hair frolic in the wind.
Loaded and Safe Concealment, also known as LAS. I've been rocking their holsters for a bit now, and I am a big fan. They make a quality product for keeping yourself and your loved ones safe. Head on over there, check them out. Links for them will be in the description down below. And last but not least, our final sponsor, Nocturn Industries. If you want to see in the dark without using carrots, there will be a price to pay, but it will be well worth that price. Rugged and reliable night vision is a thing that is very important in our modern day and age. We no longer own the night. Someone else also has night vision, so stay competitive when the sun goes down.
Gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I am your host, the talking thorax wearing balaclava. Today I am on a different landscape. It's a lot greener if you haven't noticed in my usual backdrop. I am out here in San Antonio, Texas, and I am burning it down with the utmost of fun. GAT, the AK-74. I'm actually was invited out here by my special guest, Mr. Brandon Herrera. Some of you may know of him, some of you may not. Chances are all of you will know of him. Brandon, get on over here.
What's going on, buddy?
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Thank you. Thanks for having me out here at your range.
Absolutely.
Kick it with you guys. This has been a really great time. So today we're going over the AK-74. Now you have this is pretty known to the internet. You have a wide and extensive collection of firearms. Right?
Yeah, we'd have basically a reference library of stuff that either we just think is cool or just specifically different AK variants through the years.
Right, so that's really underselling it. Brandon has probably some of the most OG stuff I've ever seen, but for whatever reason, my monkey brain walked in, saw the AK-74 in full auto, and was like, time to make video.
Let's see. Oh my God, is that a Moody submachine gun?
So
it's an aesthetic piece, man.
Yeah.
Because this isn't just an AK-74. I mean, the RPK74 is kind of its own little rare breed. This was from the Vickers collection that was liquidated here fairly recently. He was having some health problems and whatnot, and so he was letting go a lot of his machine guns. This one here, I believe the serial number corroborates with the one that was photographed in the Vickers collection, like the AK books that he does. Very, very high quality photos and everything. Nice little reference catalog.
I love those series.
It's like gun porn. It really is.
It really is. I found a grenade.
Where did you find that?
I found it.
Put it down.
No. So real quick, sorry, give me a quick little synopsis of the RPK-74.
For sure. So, well, as you may know, the RPK was the Russian attempt at a kind of intermediary light machine gun where it wasn't quite like the PKM, which was 7.62 by 54R, the same thing with the Mosin shoots. They wanted a more AK-based platform with still a longer heavy barrel, bipod use, whatnot. So they chambered that in 7.62 by 39. Well, as the Russian military started moving away from that and they started carrying more like, AK-74s in 5.45 by 39, it only made sense that within, units of guys all carrying the same ammo, same mags, you would want that interchangeability with your kind of machine guns like the RPK74. So this is where you got this. Even though it is in 5.45, you still get the heavy barrel and the bulged front trunnion that the RPKs are known for.
How many round count do you think these guys are gonna start giving out, like their lifespan?
I don't know, but I will let you know when we get there, because I'll tell you what, we have not been kind to this.
How many rounds do you think Larry put through it?
I have no clue. Honestly, it's in great shape. This gun is not, if this is the original fit and finish, this gun does not look like it has seen very much, to be honest.
It's got the side trunnion rail right here. You gonna throw any optics on it?
Not right now. I'd be very curious to know. So the scope rail there on the side, I'd be curious to know how this would do at longer ranges with that longer 5.45 barrel.
Yeah. This one reason that's really exciting me is because it's kind of like, everyone talks about kind of like the RPK meta of how just great they are. Now, if you had like a 45 round mag, which we don't have here, if you had a 45 round mag, right, it starts to amplify its capabilities to suppressive fire,
for sure,
keeping heads down, and you have a much lighter package with that modern Russian round. That's like exciting to me. I know the Krenkovs are very popular just because it's more short and compact, but what are you losing? You're losing that like high distance, high cyclic rate, high accuracy. Well, maybe not high cyclic rate. That should be a little
Yeah, no, the cyclic rate, it's pretty on par, but you are losing a lot. Like, you're losing a lot of velocity, you're losing a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Frankly, your accuracy is I think they were officially classified as submachine guns in certain cases.
What's the barrel length on this?
This is, oh shit, that's a good question. 24 inches, I think?
24 inches?
24, 26.
What's the, do you know the, so I'm like grilling you with the, like annoying number questions. Do you know the muzzle velocity of a 5.45 out of a 24-inch barrel?
Higher, as it turns out. I actually have no clue.
Yeah, I have no clue either. I'm assuming it's gonna vibe check the ever-living dog shit out of you.
Especially running stuff like this, where you have the 7.6 cartridge, which is a lot of what used to be the cheap surplus. This stuff used to be, when I first started getting AK-74s, this was like 12 cents a round.
Yeah.
But now it's well into like the 60, 70 cents a round now, but that is the steel core penetrators.
Steel core penetrator, you're saying. Now, would you say that this is worthy of a White Claw ballistic test?
I think there's one way to find out.
There you go, sir. You being the guest on the channel, you have to do it.
You're the guest at my range.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Best out of 7.
I'm not doing that.
All right, let's do it.
So we've got a White Claw set out there at the combat effective distance of about 3 meters. So let's give it a shot. Curing communism in 3, 2, 1.
That's actually really satisfying in person.
Yeah, and honestly, it's still, it's interesting. It still went all the way through and hit that steel target, even though that 5.45 and calibers like it are kind of known for diverting once they hit something like that.
Hey, you never know what a bullet's gonna do after it hits. Now, me being the tactical Timmy, flat range mall ninja that I am, guns like these do excite me just because of how in the sweet spot I think they are. I've shot the PKM, I've shot the RPD, and now shooting this. This has been one of those guns where it's like, of course I want to own it, but now I want to own it even that much more than I already wanted to own it.
Right.
It was just wieldy, so if you guys can't see, it's very wieldy as opposed to the PKM or as opposed to the RPD. Well, the RPD I shot was chopped and very wieldy. But this being the more modern, 5.45 round,
right.
Your distances, taking on body armor, all gonna be a little bit different, better, I think, at least, than the classic conventional 7.62x39 round.
Especially when you compare it to other guns of this class being technically a light machine gun. It's incredibly light.
Yeah, it's very light. It's like, it just feels like a Zenit code out normal AK-74.
Yeah, it weighs as much as 3 boxes that you might be moving.
Right. So now, even though he's not here, I feel like we should, in honor of him, pop a thumb. We should go to the trigger together.
You have to.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. If you could put your finger on top of mine.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Let me get a little closer in.
There we go.
All right, there we go.
All right, I feel safe.
There's a bug of some kind over there. In case it's loaded, we'll hit it. All right, ready?
Sweet.
Ghosting the trigger in 3, 2, oh, that's actually really nice.
I came.
Yeah. If we can do that one more time. All right, now I want to be on top.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
Only fair.
All right.
I'm a compassionate lover. 3, 2, 1.
That was pretty smooth.
Honestly, not bad considering most, surplus AK triggers are kind of notorious for being ass.
Just being dog shit.
Yeah. Which they earn that reputation, to be fair.
Yeah. Dude, I want to see you like running this at like a competitive match.
You probably won't see me at a competitive match. I don't know if you know this, but I'm a gun nerd. I'll leave the running it to guys who actually know how to do that.
It's okay, dude. You can bring your flip-flops.
There you go. No, I'll do it.
Yeah,
I would actually love to do that. If the RSOs wouldn't kick me out, I would totally run a course in flip-flops.
Now, these are extremely rare here in the States, especially ones rocking this beautiful and full auto brand. How many of these do you think you're running around the country?
Especially in the full auto configuration, only a handful, because this one's actually a Russian RPK74, not Bulgarian.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a pretty neat piece. I was pretty privileged to be able to pick it up.
You dirty dog. Do you think these, of course, now seeing a lot of the reference photos coming out of Ukraine, do you think these are going to have a spike in popularity? And do you think any manufacturers here in the States are going to maybe kind of kick themselves into gear for getting one going?
God, I hope not, unless they're using original parts kits.
Really? Now, why would that be? Is there just like a quality assurance kind of thing?
Yeah, it's one of those things where I think the U.S. AK market, as far as people who are building guns completely from scratch, out of parts here, made in the U.S., have gotten better over the years.
Yeah.
I mean, when I first started in this, I mean, it was absolute ass. There was nothing out there that was good. They've gotten better. People like PSA and Kalashnikov USA have really kind of, they've stepped it up, but I don't think it's anywhere up to par with the original stuff, at least not yet. But it's good to see at least the trend is improving.
Do you think, how many years do you think we'll get there to like being?
At least one.
So let me say, like, say the Russian stuff is, of course, Ivan Drago. How long do you think it would take before Rocky can either almost get killed by Drago?
I think it'll happen a lot sooner if they start, and it is happening, if American manufacturers start respecting the Russian equipment for what it is and not come at it from the perspective of, well, it's just an AK.
Right.
You know, I think once they start realizing that, hey, these tools were made pretty damn well,
Yeah.
I think we'll see a big leap.
Huh. Well, hopefully that happens within my lifetime.
Probably won't happen within mine.
Mr. Herrera, where can people find you, sir?
Usually under a bridge. No, but I inhibit the same weird parts of gun tube that you do, so.
I say this like I'm doing like my mannered approach, knowing damn well you have like 10 times the subs that I do.
I appreciate being around you. Your presence is very cool. You smell nice, actually.
I'm trying.
Most people at home wouldn't know this, but this is, personal testament that he does smell very nice.
Thanks, man.
Of course.
Well, sir, thanks for coming on. Thanks
Absolutely.
for having me. I really
Thanks for coming out,
appreciate you. And also adding more value to my channel by actually good educational content.
Oh, I don't do that.
No, I don't do that either.
Yeah, okay,
Oh,
good. As long as...
All right, get out of here. I gotta do the closing.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll fuck off then.
Arrivederci. Gentlemen, thanks for stopping by. Make sure you do all the YouTube jargon things, like, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Your comments are a sacrifice to the Russian RPK74 God. If you want to support the channel in any way, shape, or form, Patreon is an excellent way to support the channel. I release videos early to my Patreon audience, as well as we stay up late and talk about girls on Discord. There may be a few feds in there, so stop by, say hi to the 3-letter agencies that are monitoring that Discord, as well as merchandise. Merchandise is an excellent way to support the channel. I really appreciate you guys. As always, stay easy, stay breezy. I'll catch you on the flip. To brunch!
What's a good one-liner for this? That was that anti-gun senator. She was like, these AR-15s weigh as much as 3 boxes that you might be moving. And everybody's like, what the fuck did you just say?
My reaction was perfect because I had no idea.
Yeah.
American.